Welcome to my top 10 most anticipated and noteworthy comics for March 6, 2024. Guys, it's never too early to start that pull list for next week, and hopefully this list helps you make decisions on what comic books to buy. Guys, I'm Mike Spider-Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. Before we dive into it, I just gotta give a quick shout out to Whatnot. If you guys have not used Whatnot yet, guys, it's free. There is a link in my description box below. Go ahead, use that link, and what's going to happen is you'll create your profile. You'll be able to start to bid on anything that you want, and when you win that first auction, guys, you're going to save yourself $15. Again, absolutely for free. So whether you're a collector of cards, comics, Hot Wheel cars, whatever it is that you collect, check out Whatnot today. I don't think you'll be disappointed. So here is the book that's on the hot seat, and this one goes to Weapon X-Men issue 1. So there was a book that came out a little while ago about the Phoenix, and it was about the time displaced X-Men. Well, we're going to get that once again, but this time we're going to get a multiverse of Logans that come together, right? And even the Phoenix is kind of just like worried about this whole multiverse convergence that's about to happen. So you're going to get like zombie Wolverine and everything else. It's going to be wild, man. Christos Gage is behind this whole thing. Will I pick it up? I'm still not sure. I guess it's going to depend on the week of everything that I pick up. So we'll see. The book that's on the rise, we have Giant Size SpiderGwen issue 1. Now, I said in previous videos that I'm not as fan of the giant size books, but I am a fan of SpiderGwen. And if there's any hint of SpiderGwen on how she's going to go into the main universe in this comic book, that is still yet to be determined. So we're going to see what happens. It looks like Dr. Octopus is going to be in this one as well. And then what this is going to have is this is going to be featuring a reprint of SpiderGwen issue 13 from back in 2015, which is wild to me. SpiderGwen's been around that long already. Holy cow, this time fly by. So yeah, if you want to read that story, check that out. But if you want to read the other story, you know, check that one out. So this is a 48-page comic for $7. Next, coming in at number 10, we have Ms. Marvel Mutant Menace issue 1. Is she mutant? Is she menace? Is she both? Obviously, she's a mutant, so she's that. So listen, when it comes to Kamala Khan, I liked her original series by G. Willow Wilson, right? Ever since then, she's had a second volume that kind of failed. Then she's got a couple mini-series, and then they're like, well, we don't want her being human anymore because now we got the mutants back, so let's make her to a mutant and everything else. So I really want to know, like, what this series is going to be about. Right, they don't give that much in the synopsis here on what this is. So we'll see what happens. Again, Ms. Marvel is just a mini-series character, and that's what this one is going to be here. What it has to offer, how does it continue the growth in the character? I guess time will tell. 28 pages, $5. Coming in at number 9, we have Batman First Knight. This is issue 1. Witness the earliest days of the Dark Knight. This is written by Dan Jurgens, and the artwork here is going to be done by Mike Perkins. So if you want early adventures, like going back to like 1939 and stuff, this is the Batman that you're going to see. This could be fun, right? I'll check it out. We've seen our fair share of Batman. Batman main comic hasn't been that great. I like seeing different stories to see what different writers have to offer. Dan Jurgens is classic. So 48 pages for $7. Coming in at number 8. Guys, hopefully you let your shop know now, or you already did, that you want Ultimate X-Men. This is issue 1. Peach Momoko, who does this one, who did Demon Days and Star Wars Visions, and she creates a new generation of X-Men here. So it looks like we're going to be getting this like new Storm character that seems to be a little bit of all the buzz right now. So I don't know what to expect out of this one, but it'll be weird that like once these universes cross over, like how are they going to cross over? And like, Are they going to draw him Peach Momoko style, interacting with the others? I don't know. It could be weird. But anyway, I'll check out Ultimate X-Men because just everything has been pretty good so far. And there's definitely a lot of hype behind these books, and you can't help but to check them out. 40 pages, $6. Coming in at number 7. This is a new independent book, which I think it might be oversized. Not 100% sure. It's 32 pages for $4. This is The Last Mermaid. Now, it's not like The Little Mermaid or anything like that. It's literally a robot. It's a mech that is in this wasteland. So it's a post-apocalyptic type of book that stretches between different pockets of water to see what has changed in civilization over the years. I don't know, man. Sounds interesting. Sounds different. Sometimes these independent comics that you're not expecting to be good turn out to be great. Coming in at number 6, here's a book that's been solid all the way through. Superman, The Metal Curtain, right? This is Superman 78, I should say. This is issue 5. So in the last issue, we got to see another battle between Superman and Metallo, and Lex Luthor gets involved, and he helps Superman. So what's the involvement now between Superman and Lex Luthor? What does Lex Luthor want? What is his end game here, right? So this series is written by Robert Venditti. It's been a great book. This is 32 pages, and this one is $4. Coming in at number 5, we have Daredevil Gang War. This is issue 4. Gang War has been like a disaster overall, right? But the one entertaining book for me that has had lots of action and seems like it does have some gang stuff related in it has been this Daredevil with Elektra in it. And she's been fighting the X-23 clone, Malona, I think her name is, right? And we do get to see Madam Askin here, who's been behind the scenes, the Owl as well. So again, if there's anything that's had some gangs in it, it's been this one. I love the in-your-face action in this comic as well, and it's just been entertaining, right? So I definitely been enjoying this one. How does it all end? Who knows? This one's 28 pages, and this one's $4. Coming in at number 4, here we go, TMNT, The Last Ronin 2 Revolution. This is issue 1. So the young turtles are now like grown up. So this is the stuff I want to see, right? The last volume when they were like kids or whatever, like, I don't know, that wasn't for me, man. It was boring. And the original Last Ronin was really good. So hopefully this one is going to be really good. Delivers. Hopefully it's on time. I'm excited for this. And this one is 52 pages for $9. Wow. Coming in at number 3 now, we have the Spectacular Spider-Man. This is issue 1. So we have Peter Parker and Miles Morales are teaming up on, on a regular series now. So I think that's pretty cool. And Greg Weisman is the writer with this one. So he was the writer of the Spectacular Spider-Man animated show. God, it took me forever to come out with that. But I'm looking forward to this. And the artwork here is going to be done by Humberto Ramos. So that's even cool as well, because I like Humberto Ramos's artwork. I love his like exaggerated body poses and his little skinny features at times. I think it's cool. He was the artist on Amazing Spider-Man for a long time. So this could surprise you, man. Another book possibly better than the Amazing Spider-Man title itself. 40 pages, $5. Coming in at number 2, we have Gunslinger issue 29. So this is taking place after Spawn issue 350, as we've gotten to see who the new, queen or king of hell is at this point, and the ramifications of what's happened to the Spawn characters, okay? And it's going to be 6 months later, so this is a time jump here when it comes to this series. And the last issue was pretty cool, but I don't think it's going to have anything to do with what's going on. So we'll see, man. This is 24 pages for the price of $3. Okay, so remember, guys, after number 1, we are not done, as we're going to talk about the noteworthy comics because, you know, there's more comics to discuss and there might be something on the noteworthy list that you might want to put on your pull list. So number 1 this week goes to the return of Void Rivals. We're getting ready for the second story arc. This is issue 7. We wind up seeing Darak and Solola. Cilia, I can't say a freaking name, as we get to see these two in the wasteland. So if you remember, they were trying to escape, right? And they wind up going to an area where where nobody goes. So they're in this wasteland area. There's danger that's around all of them, all over the place. And we're going to get to see what happens, how like Transformers is involved in the Energon universe and everything else. Great series that kicked off this whole thing. Can't wait to see the continuation here. 32 pages, $4. All right, here we go. Noteworthy comics. We are kicking it off with Marvel like we usually do. We got the continuation of X-Men. This is issue 32, Ileana and Kitty Pryde. Next, we have Venom, issue 31. Well, Carnage has made his way into this book now. Then we have the lackluster Avengers issue 11, another book where it just seems like it's not going anywhere, right? It's kind of disappointing. Then we have Star Wars. This is issue 44. We have Doctor Strange, issue 13. We have the Sensational She-Hulk, issue 6, which I actually read issue 5. It was an improvement. We're going to see where it goes from here. Then we have Thanos, issue 4. Moving on to DC Comics, we have Batman, issue 145. We're kind of away from the Joker stuff. We're moving forward now with more Batman Zur in R and then Failsafe. So that's going on there. Then we have Poison Ivy, issue 20. Next, we have Birds of Prey, issue 7. Shazam, issue 9. Blue Beetle, issue 7. Then we have Kneel Before Zod, issue 3. And for the all-age audience out there, we have the Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries, issue 3. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you're reading any of those books. Then we have the indie comics, where we have King Spawn, issue 31. We have The Walking Dead Deluxe. This is issue 84. Wow, man, it's moving along. Then there's Crave, issue 4. We have Dark Souls, The Willow King, issue 2. And then we have a pretty solid book, Pine and Merrimack, issue 3. So there you guys have it. There are the most anticipated and noteworthy comic books already for March 6, 2024. So if there's anything that interests you, let me know in the comments below. If you guys love the content, I'll leave you more content right here. This is this week's episode of After the Pull, where I discuss all the comic books. As always, guys, support the local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but more importantly, always read those comics. Guys, I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.